Bonjour à tous, très simplement. Привет всем. Hello everyone. Hope that you really expected me to make a video from new Coliseum. And yeah, today we are going to start it. That will be my first game since this Coliseum. I decided to make very specific deck. And you're able to see the deck now on your own eyes. Yes, I'm playing Rainbow with Bridget and lots of different stuff. Let's see how does it work. For the first game, it might be not too bad, just because my opponent is getting 3+1, but yeah, versus 2+2 it might be almost dead for me, because he will have a very huge attack modification for all the rounds. But yeah, in that particular game it feels not too bad for me. So, for example, he's starting with Sliceteria. The easiest play for me is just to hold Bridget, but it's kinda obvious. On the other hand, what I'm supposed to do? Maybe nothing. I don't really like Budget here anyway. So yeah, let's try to hold. He's probably just playing one. Ah no, 4 pills, nice. Honestly, I was sure that he's going to hold. It's very strange that he decided to play like that, but maybe he have a plan, because now his Lyzete is going to be huge. But in the same moment, his Lyzete is not going to make lots of damage. So yeah, nothing too bad for me for now. For example, I'm able to start with Dragon even, and if he's playing even with Kinicho, he's going to make only 3 damage. I've made plus 4 life with Bridget, so he's going to make only plus 3. 3 plus 2, and I'm making 6 versus Viki. So yeah, nothing too bad for the moment for me, and Medlocks is going to be good into Ultra Lice at the same moment. Mm. Uh, 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 um. Mm-hmm. So what I'm supposed to do? He is able to play with Vicky, for example. And after that he's starting with Ultra Lice, yeah. Let's try to play for pills, for example. So he decided to play with Ultra Lice. It's very strange play in my opinion. He played 2 pills. Okay, so he made 0 damage again. I have no idea why he decided to play like that, just because Midlex is going to block Kenicho's ability, so it feels like a direct loss for him. Because for the moment I'm ahead with 1 point of life, because don't forget that Bejet is going to give me 2 more lives. He's making only 1 damage with Kinicho, so it's just enough for me to win the round with Flyer into Wiki, and obviously I able to do that. Yeah. We just need to remember that we need to keep 1 pill, but we definitely will be able to do that. So I'm just going to play 6 pills Flyer, and we are getting an easy first game for us. Honestly, I've expected it to be much harder, but yeah, we got kinda lucky with hands. And probably my deck is just trash, блять. Of course, if I'm going to play into Nightmares or Piranhas, it will be direct win before the fight beginning. But yeah, whole deck is very strange, блять. Let's try to show it. So I'm having Ceratus, which is overpowered. The only card which is might be played with bonus is Yakinamba and Ceratus. Both are very good. Yakinamba is potential full stop, but even without full stop, 9 saves so is cool. Flare is just overpowered in my own opinion. It's in some блять, in such sort of formats, just because there is big probability of facing mono decks from non-experienced players. Demo Carcass is not an easy pick at all. I just like to have Demo Carcass over Gil, for example. But yeah, maybe it will be a good idea to change, for example, Demo Carcass and, for example, Dragon or Guinea Chips into 2 cards from Junks. Yeah, I probably do that before we even play the next game, because yeah, I feel like it's too much. So I want to change probably Dragon Organic Chips, and Dame Carcass. Okay, let's say Guinea Chips, but Guinea Chips plus 4 lives, which is very cool. Yeah, I probably want to keep Guinea Chips and get rid of Dragon and Dame Carcass. And let's play instead of them Space Hands and Damage Impose, for example. Impose. Where is that fucking card from Junks? Or it was Damage Exchange, блять. What the hell? Why I'm not supposed to find that card? Maybe... damage. No, that's not damage. Блять. What's the name of that cat? Ah, wow, it's exchange actually. Yeah, I was very stupid to get rid of that cat. Do I want to change another cat? For example, for Gil, but I don't really like Gil. I prefer to have my cats, I think. Yeah. Let's continue like that. Is it updated? Yes, it's updated already, so I feel like it's the best version. Let's go. So we are getting Sera. Sera is going to be not too bad because there is Bugamon, there is Dark Scarlet. We have Space Hands, which is not too bad too. But in same moment we are getting Flyer, which is not going to be that great as he was in the previous game. We have also Yakinyamba, which might be not that bad. Yeah, not bad at all hand for us, but yeah, it's some sort of trash hand. We don't have damage at all, and that's the problem. Because he have Missandei, he have Bugamon, so probably he's going to start with Missandei. And what I'm supposed to do into Missandei, probably I need to play with Space Hands. And I need to win the first round after I'm playing with Flyer. He need to play with Bugamon, so probably I need to start in with Sierra, but if I'm playing with Sierra, he will play with Wanda. Yeah, pretty hard game for me. But yeah, my deck build is very strange, not going to lie. And maybe it was better to keep my cats instead of what I decided to put after. So I'm supposed to make 1 damage with Space Hands into Missandei. Do I need to keep Space Hands or maybe playing Flyer? But in that case I'm going to make -1 damage, which is pretty low. Yeah, I think I want just to try to win that round and hope that he is not going to overtake me. Okay, he decided to hold, it's pretty bad of course. But nothing too bad for the moment. I made 1 damage, I'm starting with Flyer, he need to play with Bugamon. Bugamon will have 6 power, I will have 7 power in my Flyer. So he needs lots of pills to cover that. He really needs lots of pills to cover that. He's able to play even like 7 pills Bugamon just because after I will not be able to win the round with Dark Scarlet versus Dark Scarlet. But if I win the round with Flyer, I'm making 5+1 and he's going to make only 2+2. With 1 Fury it will be possible to draw, but it will be very hard to make it in that way. Okay, let's try for example 6 pills then. Because there is probability that he might try to play with Bugamon 6. But yeah, in same moment he's just able to play with Dark Scarlet too. And it will be dead for me. Because I'm not expecting 4 pills in Dark Scarlet. I think that if he's going to play with Dark Scarlet, he probably is going to play like 6. So yeah, it's pretty hard game for me. Let's just hope I will be able to guess in the right direction. But yeah, into Pussycats it will be so hard to do anything with that deck. So in my previous version, instead of space hands, I had cat with much bigger amount of damage. Yeah, I feel like my changes were pretty bad. Yeah, most likely I'm going to die here. No, we made APP, nice. Now we won, insane, but we won. Yeah, he played for a direct win. Dark Scarlet 4 is same like 7 pills Bugamon. Because after that I will not be able to win the round versus Bugamon with my Sierra, but in same moment he will need to start with Bugamon. So for example he's making 4 damage after 2. Yeah. It was correct play. 4 pills Scarlet is same like 7 pills Bugamon, so yeah, Dark Scarlet 4 is better. Just because Bugamon 7 is not beating Flare 5 and Dark Scarlet 4 is beating Flare 5, yeah. Pretty good start for us, but we are incredibly lucky. And I feel like I might better change this cat split. Might be Sierra is fine, but yeah, Space Hands I wanna change into Demi Carcass just because Carcass feels like too overpowered cat to get rid of him. So yeah, let's get back to my first version. But yeah, Sierra I want to keep. I feel like it's very good cat. This damage exchange is just insane. As a cat I think perfect. Medlocks is so is very useful. Of course into the minion it will be almost useless. But there is so much strong abilities like what's the name? Sigma, like Sigma. Or like Monopiranhas. We are getting perfect hand. We have double saw into his piranhas, we are getting Dama Carcass, we are getting bridges, so yeah, I feel like it's almost impossible to lose that game. I'm going to start with Medlocks, obviously. I might expect him to play with a Rush, or maybe hold the cat. I don't know, let's try to play like 4 pills Medlocks, for example. And let's just see how he's going to react. So yeah, he's playing Rush, but the only question is in how much. 2 pills, okay. Good part, I haven't played in 1 pill Medlocks. So we made 4 damage, and don't forget I have bridges, so actually I made 8 damage. So yeah, it feels like that game for him already. So he decided to play with Smokey. For example, I'm just holding Yakinamba. He's making only 3. After I'm playing full pills Carcass, he's able to win me only with Yakinamba, but I'm taking the last round, so yeah. It's direct win for me here. But yeah, my hand was just awful. That guy had literally no chances at all. So he's able to win the round with Karcharin. I'm actually having like 15 lives. I'm making 2. He's making only 5 with that cat. So yeah, it's dead. Have a question. Do I have a change to get rid of these animations? But yeah, probably I have no fucking chance for that. But yeah, it's fine. So for the most 3 out of 3, but yeah, first game was pretty balanced as I remember, but honestly I can't even remember the first game. Second game I was incredibly lucky. Third game I'm incredibly lucky to play into Mono Piranhas with my deck, because my deck is just an auto win. Okay, let's go. Pumpkin, блять, ёбаный твой рот. Okay, the good part, his abilities are almost not working. Sierra is pretty bad, by the way. She's going to be useful only into Wiki, so yeah, probably Sierra is not too good as well. With Dragon I will be in much better spot here, by the way. So yeah, fuck you, Sierra. Yeah, my initial build was perfect, most likely. So in this particular game, everything depends on the first round. If I'm getting the good first round, most likely I'm going to win that game. My opponent is having just classic duo deck with Silk Veil. Silk Veil is pretty cool. But I feel like I have a better deck and a better hands here. The main thing that he didn't got his Casa Grande. With Casa Grande it probably will be direct loss for me almost. So he decided to use Genie chips. What I'm supposed to expect for him? So for example, I'm playing with Carcass. I'm dealing only 2 damage. After I'm starting with Ceratus, he need to play with Vicky. He is dealing 3 damage. And after I'm dealing only 1 damage with Sera into Spiaggi. Nah. That's pretty low. But I need to win the first round in the same moment. So yeah, just going to hope that he's not holding, playing like 4 pills maybe. Yeah, nice. Insane, блять. I have no idea how I managed to win that game, блять. So I'm just going to play like 4 pills, Theratus. He is able to play full pills Wiki in that case, but after I'm playing with Sarah 2 pills into Silk Veil. If he's playing 3 pills Silk Veil, by the way, what we're supposed to get, but yeah, I'm just going to play with Sarah into Wiki, so yeah. It's direct loss for him if he's holding Spiaggi. I'm making 2 plus 3, it's 5, he's making only 2 plus 0. He need double fury, he's not supposed to make it obviously. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm incredibly lucky in the first games. Uh, this is insane, блять. But yeah, my deck is insane too. Getting direct win with the rainbow deck into this insane meshing. This is probably my biggest win here. But yeah, I will changed Sarah back to Dragon because yeah, I feel like it will be better in that case. This is insane. So we actually on 4 wins. Let's make the last game for now. And this probably will be enough for the first part of the video because as you saw we have only 20 games. Okay, we are getting another insane game. Yeah, this deck is literally insane. He have Ceratus, he have Bugamon, which is insane into Source. We have Medlock, which is very good. And probably it's the only reason why I'm not saying that I have a direct loss. Okay, let's see. So he decided to start with Ceratus. Obviously I'm not supposed to play lots of pills. The question is, do I able to play with Medlocks just 1 pill or not? I just have no idea why it shows like my ability is not working. I feel like it should work. And same like with Ninja Noon. Let me check, is it the same ability or not? Because I have no idea. Ninja Noon. Miss, Yeah, it feels like the same, so it should work. I don't really need Medlocks into Bugamon. He's fine into Valgala, he's fine into Dark Scarlet, but yeah. I don't really need Medlocks. In the same moment, probably I need to win the round versus Ceratus. I don't see really big sense for him to hold. Yeah, probably I want to play like that. Yeah, nice. It was a good solution from my side. Yeah, after the first round, it's definitely much easier to get some positive result from that game. So I'm supposed to start with Demi Carcass. He should play with Bugamon, but he need to play with 8 pills, which is kinda a lot. Or he probably is able to play like 6 plus Dark Scarlet, but in that case, his Bugamon will be worse and worse round after round. But it will be still enough. I made only 4 plus 4 from Bridget. He's making 4 plus 1 plus 4, so yeah, it's fine. It's fine for him. Okay, let's hope that he's going to spend some pills. I don't want to make splits, because I hope that he's able to understand that I'm able to use some pills. Let's hope he's going to play like, let's say pills Bugamon at least. If he's playing 1, it's very bad. It's 2. This is very bad. Because he still have changes. Ah. So what's going on now? He's starting with Dark Scarlet. He need to play 6 pills. So yeah, I'm just going to make a split. I think that is obvious. This is pretty bad that I got a split after the first round. Because I definitely was able to finish the game after the second. But yeah, that guy got pretty lucky, or I was just pretty stupid to don't play any pills, блять. Okay. This is pretty good question. Who the fuck is this guy? And 2525, блять. Is he able to calculate splits, блять? Let me try to find him. And 2525. And 2525. So, this guy is veteran, блять. With 2009 account. What the hell is this? This is definitely some sort of fake account, bro. Wow, he decided to play with Valhalla? But I have even more splits in that case. He's not supposed even to play 1 pill in Valhalla. I have no idea. I can play 1, I can play 2. Nice. So he covered split, блять, insane. Yeah, it's some sort of fake account, блять. There is no fucking probability that 2009 account with, блять, such profile will be used by known fake people, блять. If you are not fake, I'm sorry, but yeah. From that game, I feel like you are fake. Okay, nice. 5 out of 5. We got pretty lucky. But I'm so happy that my deck is actually working. So yeah, let's continue later. See you soon, guys.